All right, Red Rock, you ready to get the show started? We got two opening acts before we bring up Gavin, your first opening act. He's been all over town in Thunder Bay, touring with me. He's a very funny, very hilarious individual. Can't wait to let him do his thing. Please make some noise for Lucas Augustin!
Red Rock, what's going on? Awesome. I can't see any of you because there's like a blinding light right at the back of the room. All I see is like silhouettes. This is great. So I started this show just to get the energy up. So on the count of 3, I'm going to need everybody in the room. Yes, that means you too, bartender. Just give me a nice, oh yeah? Right? Hold on, I didn't count you. Like, did you learn numbers in my rock? Cool. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I think we can do a little bit better. That was good. That was like centerfold quality. Okay, so one more time. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So my name is Lucas, Thunder Bay. A few things about me is number 1, I cuddle grown men for fun in my pajamas. Apparently it's called a martial art called jiu-jitsu. I was actually cuddling with a dude this other week, and like I took his back, so I was hugging his back and I had my feet in like this area, and like I was holding him real tight, and I just whispered to him like, "Hey Jerry, for you, this is a really dangerous position." And without skipping a beat, he looked to me lovingly, was just like, "Why do I feel so safe right now?" And then I choked him. Number 2, I used to be unemployed, but actually now I am. I worked a shutdown at the mill as a hole gazer. Saw men coming in on my hole all day long for 12 hours a day. Sometimes they brought a hammer. Cool, dick jokes don't fly here. Awesome. And number 3 is I used to be a vegan for 2 years. Imagine that. And not too many vegans here, I suppose. They probably actually hunt for your meat. That or you enter into the meat drug like every other small town. All provided by Charles over there, who shot a moose last year. So yeah, I was a vegan for 2 years, mostly over the pandemic. And the big thing I learned is apparently veganism was really based in context. Like you can't have honey because you're stealing from the bees. You can't eat a pig because it's alive. But you know what is vegan? Goddamn, human breast milk is vegan, and Papa needed his calcium all COVID. Yeah, it was great though, because like online delivery became like quite the thing, right? I don't know if you guys have it here. It's a little far away.
Good joke.
But yeah, we had it like online delivery in the real world. I used to get my breast milk online, which was fantastic. It was a nice, wholesome, family-owned website called thenippltap.ca. And they delivered out of Brampton. And if you know anything about Brampton, quality. Awesome. That could also apply to Timmins. Dumb. Yeah, and like the best thing is like they even had like top 3 lists, like what to buy. They vetted all the suppliers, so you knew you were getting like the top tier stuff. And like they had stuff like chocolate milk, which was fantastic. I had that a couple times. They had non-GMO. My all-time favorite, and it was the #1 thing on this top 3 list, was the organic hand squeezed. Yeah. That shit was fresh, I mean, tell you. Yeah. Awesome. And the great thing is, like, over the pandemic, like, it eventually ended, right? So now I can go case my neighborhood for breast milk. I think I really lucked out, too. Like it was like the second door. Like I was just walking down my street, like knocking. I met this lovely lady named Beatrice. I'm gonna let that one soak in. Beatrice. It's the company that comes out with the sacks. The sacks of milk. That's the joke. But she finally got it. Cool. You must be from Scriber.
Right here.
Nailed it. Awesome. Where was I? Oh yeah, Beatrice. Yeah, she's also a stoner, so like 250 milligrams of THC per cup. Like, sign me up, right? Yeah. But since then, like I've stopped being vegan for obvious reasons. Being vegan sucks. Right? I eat as plants. But yeah, now I can eat my favorite things, like real food. Vegetables are great, but like, oh, meat, man. Meat's where it's at. But also eggs. I fucking love eggs. Also, sorry for cursing, but I love eggs. Like for the longest time, I used to be really into Asian cuisine and culture, so much so that my Korean friends have started calling me an egg. And, yeah, I know what you're thinking. It's probably because I'm round. Maybe because I'm bald. Or maybe because my self-esteem is just that low that I can easily crack. But the real reason, just like white on the outside, oh, someone's come off. Was it you again, Jerry? Oh,
No!
it's okay, I'll forgive you. Where was I? Damn. Oh yeah, I'm an egg. So white on the outside, yellow in the middle. But I get the same token, I might as well call them bananas, because they're yellow on the outside and white in the middle. Beautiful thing we call diversity, let me tell you. Right? And it's great because they're wonderful people, they stay here, they absorb more of our culture. By our culture, I mean Thunder Bay, because it's a little too white in here. Yeah, so they turn a little bit more black, right? But that's awesome. I find it amazing, because that just means they're turning a little bit more sweet. And that's how you turn a racist joke around. Awesome. I just love eggs, guys. I just love eggs. Like, there's so many wonderful words for eggs in different languages. Like, you got huevos in Spanish. You got tamago in Japanese. You got eggs in English. It's fantastic. And then you get to French. Anybody speak French here?
Yeah.
Just one person. Parlez au français aussi. Oui, oui. French is the laziest language you'll ever hear. Right? You've got one person that got that joke. Yeah, French is like super lazy because like their word for egg, I'm sure everybody knows it from grammar school. Ugh. Right? Just, ugh. Even the way they say yes, well, Quebecois French, the way they say yes, also super lazy. Sounds like a duck. Alright? Alright? Levez mon papier, monsieur. Alright? Such a lazy language. Like, I speak a bit of French because I do shows in Montreal and I've done work out in Quebec and yeah, sometimes like things just don't register and I make up things. Like for example, napkin in French is serviette, right? But in my head, it's tampon de bouche. And I'm sure the one person in the back is just like, that doesn't make any sense. This tampon, ladies and gentlemen, means to tamp down on something. So really, I'm saying punch in the face. That's exactly what you need when you have the sniffles. That was a new one. It didn't really land. But that's okay, we're gonna get through this together. Cool. Yeah, tampon de bouche. Like I might as well call tampon a serviette du vagin. Right? Yeah, French is funny. Because God, like I just love eggs. Holy moly. Like I used to work the bread shift over in Thunder Bay, and every now and then during a really busy bread shift, we'd get a lull in service, you know, as people are eating. And that gives us enough time to clean and call radio stations in Montreal because we're hopped up on Brave Drizz's breast milk. We wanted to call radio stations in Montreal specifically just so we could ask them how they say 9 eggs in French. So I don't know if you know, but 9 eggs when you are balls deep on a lot of THC breast milk, it's the funniest shit ever. 9 œufs. Right? 9 œufs. And here in the Quebecois, it's even funnier. 9 œufs. Œufs. What do you call them? Oh, great. Oh, I love eggs. Like, there's so many great egg dishes out there. I'm sure you're all egged out by this point, because this is going to be my last little bit of egg commentary. There's so many different dishes that involve eggs. Like, you got egg salad. It's great for a picnic, right? It's delicious between 2 slices of white bread. It sticks to your mouth. It's great from a gas station. At the end of the day, though, just cold eggs and cold mayonnaise, right? Yeah, and then you got deviled eggs. You seem like a real deviled egg kind of crowd. If you never go to a party and see a full platter of deviled eggs, it's because Judy, where's Judy? Judy is over there eating all of them before they even hit the table. But at the end of the day, again, it's just eggs, filled with eggs, filled with mayonnaise, right? And I'm going to leave you with one last one. You got mayonnaise, and just like me, everybody, just a giant egg filled with oil. Thank you. Have a great rest of your night.